check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
And they'll run it here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Here we go.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Hey. Great.
We got 3.
Takes the handoff. Now moving. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Floyd able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just about on his own goal line. Taking it about the 36. Very good return that time. 18 yards. Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Four down, check, four down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
So this game's not very far along, and he's already found the end zone once, and now he started this drive with another big gain, another first down run. I've got to wonder if I'm the defensive coordinator. What do I do in this situation? It's only the first quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Down and make him another way? Because the risk is if I don't.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Here comes the ball.
A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Now, put together some nice plays.
Watch the out.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Detroit!
Watch him.
Here on second and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Gun!
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces fourth down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And out now come the Cowboys. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Mike's 56. Get ready.
He's got room.
Get ready.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And out now come the Eagles. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Gun!
Tight left. Hey, 4 down.
They'll run now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Easy work. It's easy work.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away
Green,
right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity or stick something to him between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Eluding the pressure right. Right side here, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Tight on the right.
Detroit!
We got 4.
They drop the throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
The gun, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Yeah, baby. That's my boy. Hey, that's the way to finish. That's the way to finish. In your face.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down.
Yeah, baby.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Single, 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 single.
Watch number 29, 29.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Crash, crash, crash. Crash.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Hot, hot.
Ball
hot,
pops
hot.
out. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Looking to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Gun!
54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Yeah.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Hey. Boom. Ball. Let's go. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight right, tight right.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Great.
3 down. SOS.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Here we go.
Showing it.
Do some. Let's rock now.
Alert 3, alert.
Hey, get right there. Get right there.
From the 50, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Keep it rolling.
Butker now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to that. Not necessarily to look at your plays offense versus defense.
His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 35. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
Great.
On the ground they go with the running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Here we go.
Check three.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Naeem Hines, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will hold on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That's it, huh?
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Four down, check. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
Check 4,
I think that tells you how much better teams are back to 1960, 12 times before that. Guys who are getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And they'll try to ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's what he's getting.
Going on 3rd down, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Back, back, back. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. 3 bucks.
They run with Hines.
Go, run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And his kick is good. Butker now to kick this one away. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned you're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They're going to go with a ground attack here. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger
Lucky
runs
56!
later.
Lucky 56! Gun!
Good throw here.
Motion.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He wasn't ready.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there, and they're going to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Check right.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
3 down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, baby.
Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Tight right. 4 down. Alert.
And then the ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
White 33.
Ship.
Now they try the inside here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, fellas.
25. Check 25. No. Off. Mike, 53.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
As the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drafted. I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Double tight. Even. 4 down. Even.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
First down. Now he'll dump it to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Yeah, baby.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Check safety.
Watch you now, Barney.
Play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiving drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Toes down and stayed in bounds.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in it. That's being tested right here. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Wide, get wide. Check.
Great.
Check hot route. Hot.
Cam's going to run. But now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Come on now.
Passed right back on it, keeps possession. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Looking at 3rd in the nose of the field. And he's taken down inside the 30. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Come on.
Hey, alert 3. Safe.
First down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Great.
Hey.
And they'll run it here. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Safety's creeping.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Down to the 25. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. That's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Unfortunately for them, that thing that matters is that too, right? Because once it's an interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Gone!
on deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just get better and better.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Single play action here on first down.
Let's get this ball back.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
This quarterback now,
Detroit!
a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's do it. This yours.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All day, baby. All day.
Watch it now, Barney.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go decimo when you really want to go longer. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Double tight.
Great. Gun.
3 down. Switch it.
Now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Over.
4 down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
On the ball.
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Great. Hey.
Mike, 53. Check 53. Here we go, D.
Hey, get right there.
After the run, Newton going to throw.
Is that yours? Who's that?
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Eagles have recovered.
That's
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball for the backfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
Eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8. Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team is wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Here we go,
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Double tight. Even. 4.
This is high. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Check 37. Check 37.
Handoff looking right. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line.
Watch it now, Barney!
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with the coach of the Miami Dolphins. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey!
56, Mike, 56.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I see you.
Here we go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hey,
we got
It's on the right side here.
check the backer.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Butker now to add the extra point.
Want it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Good job.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something.